Well, some would argue that the former champion Petr Yan is the greatest fighter in UFC history to have actually lost 3 fights in a row. This man has either been champion or #1 contender for much of his UFC career. He's got that patented high shell. He's one of the best boxers in the UFC, and if you are looking for a boxer to cross over to the sport of boxing in this era of super fights and realize success, you could do a whole lot worse than Petr Yan. He doesn't really have much interest in that right now. He wants to get back to undisputed greatness, and he's got a good opportunity in this matchup tonight to do just that. Petr Yan finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Petr And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Dvalishvili. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Leg kick.
No surprise to see the early takedown attempt and succession out of Merab Dvalishvili. If you open this man up, I'm not sure he's human.
No, he's not human. The guy can go as hard as anyone I've ever seen. Stop one, you better be ready to stop 15 takedowns, because Merab will not stop pursuing you.
Yan's back in full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard. That was nice.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dvalishvili.
Getting him out here.
Yan's in half guard. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's in real trouble.
He's He's working very hard to try to get the sub.
Work for the triangle. You can get out of there. Come on. Defend your neck.
Still trying to get the submission here. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
All right, feet on the hips here.
He passes the half.
Posture's up here and now going to the body with that big strike. Nicely done by Petr Yan. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, hurt him.
Superman punch now. Unable to land with that punch. Ooh, nice uppercut from the champ. Oh, how about the switch kick to the body by Wallace Willie? Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Wallace Willie's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be. Great ground and pound by this man.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Lands with the ground and pound.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Now he's going full mount.
20 seconds to go. Wallace Willie's in half guard. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Horn sounds for the end of round 1. Well, what a round it was, especially from the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, DC's back from the can as we get this next round underway, and his striking in that previous round was so good. I got tired just watching that out.
I mean, he did a great job of landing strikes, but not only just punches, not only just strikes, they were significant strikes. A lot of punches outside of the jab. I've gotten in trouble a lot of times about what's significant and what's not.
Right.
But I'm telling you, he landed a lot of punches that were very easy to make that determination.
Leave the stat guys alone.
Leave him alone, man. Over and over, I get in trouble.
Pretty strong jab there by Petr Yan. Oh, double leg takedown.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Big ground and pound.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Jan's back into full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, there are a few things.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen much longer.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be tired, but that their fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers. That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
Posture's up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Let's go. Get him off.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep. And there you go. Again, half guard.
Now let's get a full pass. Let's get a full pass.
Flawless Willie's right back to the full mount here. Nice strike from bottom position. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athlete's back to their feet. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Straight punch is good. He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. 20 seconds left.
Get back up to your feet now.
He passed the half guard.
Seconds winding down in round two.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass the one.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn signal.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Big hook. Switch kick landed there by Petr Yan.
Oh, nice lead uppercut.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to... Oh, there's a hit right there. We'll see if he can finish.
He threw that one with all of his power. Big shot to the head. Oh, nice
shins continue to hold up. Oh, big diving punch to the head. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
In the half guard.
Let's go.
Getting them out here.
Flawless Willie, ground and pound from half guard now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
Holding the position, still working for a submission. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, great reversal to top position by Flawless Willie. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
And there you go, again, half guard. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Get up, get up, get up.
All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Right.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Petr Yan.
Another punch lands. That was beautiful.
All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stick.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's got it. He's got it.
And that will do it.
Oh,
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
We go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab the Machine, Wallace Rowley.
So there he is, all smiles, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. That is the way he